You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. Sylvie on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of a Wanna Hug That Gator. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm changing, we're up, and let's go. Alrighty. I thank Raptor Jesus for Damien and Liz, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to know the real you. Olivia rings her clawed fingers together. And what do you think of the real me? She's easily the most caring person I've ever known. I mean, yeah, she can be a little selfish, and doesn't think ahead sometimes. But when she cares for something, she just has to do everything she possibly can for whatever it is. Is that what you think? Yeah, I think you're quite caring and passionate and what? And I know Mr. Edekin saw that in you too. Olivia's eyes watered at the mention of our mentor. Thank you, Inco. Now's the time, Inco. Just say it. Oh! Hey, Inca? Oh, alright, she might be the one who says it. Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it! Do you like me? Yes? Why does talking have to be so hard? I prepare for Olivia's smug one-liner to crush my weak confession. Aww. Instead, I watch as Olivia brings her hood up and hides her eyes with it. Really? For some reason, seeing her like this fills me with a well of confidence. Yeah. Can I hear you say it? I like you, Olivia. I don't get how. Aww. Her hood peels away just enough so I can see her shimmering silver eyes. Why would you like someone like me? Well, I like you too. Oh my god. Ah! Olivia brings her legs to her chest, holding the limbs tightly to her. She brings her hoodie's hem over her legs, transforming herself into a crocodile-shaped igloo. An Oliviglue. Huh. Slippers was a bad idea. Oh crap, yeah, you okay? Fine, just call someone. I cough awkwardly and get my phone out to call Liz. Hello? Inco, is that you? Aren't you supposed to be in class right now? Scarlet let Olivia and I out early. Oh, okay. I was told about Professor Edekin. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm with Olivia by that old park by the school. Her chair's busted and we're kind of stuck. There's a keening whine from the bundled crocodile next to me, her tail wrapping around her as if to hug herself. Broke? In this weather? Are you two okay? We're fine. Can you come pick us up? Sure, I think I remember where that is. I'm with Principal Scalar right now. Once we're finished, I can get you two on the way home. Thanks. After some shuffling, the call drops. I turn back to Olivia. She seems more anxious than anything right now. You alright? Yeah, I'll be okay. The stovepipe maw of the Oliviglue chatters quietly in the cold. My concern finally takes hold, forcing me to finally close the gap between us. She said the chair had no replacement. It'll take a while for a new one to come in. That means she'll be trapped at home, completely sealed off from the outside. Man. Beginning of Olivia's annoyed protest die of exposure, becoming a grumbling acceptance as I wrap my arms around her shivering form. You're lucky you're warm, Inco. Yeah, I definitely feel like it, as her body shifts and nestles closer against me. Olivia's tail lays on my lap, the shivers reverberating through it the most. I lay my palm atop it, feeling the cold limbs shaking slowly still. Some long-distant trivia about limbs losing heat the fastest spring to mind, and in the hopes of keeping frostbite away, I pet the heavy tail. And as I do so, I hear the silliest sound rumbling from Olivia's chest and through the rest of her. It's like a purring cat, almost. There's a new sensation on my cheek now, soft and warm. She gave him a kiss. Her lips are planted firmly on my cheek, and this feels nice. As I continue to warm her tail for her, I feel her warm lips press more and more against my cheek. I don't know if kisses are supposed to go this long and be this wet. And now the lips are moving and some pointy things are there, and munch. And that's her teeth. Olivia instantly lets go of my cheek for a non-lethal bite. Oh, fuck, sorry, I'm new to this stuff. I'm nervous. It's okay, really. I put a hand on my cheek to feel the damage. I feel the indents of her fangs, but nothing serious. I almost even start falling asleep before we hear a car pull up to the bottom of the hill. Olivia perks up and leans forward to try and see who it is. A few seconds later, Liz's head rises above the stairs, scanning like a submarine periscope. Crap, it's going to be tough getting all the way back down, even with Liz's help. I look back and smile at Olivia, still huddled against herself and clinging to my arm. You ready? Today seemed to drag on endlessly. Liz's arrival had ended our embrace, and she had quite the dour look on her face. She said she'd been in a meeting with the principal, and I could only imagine how the faculty and student council were reacting to Edekin's passing. Her mood seemed to lift a little, at least when she saw Olivia and I both huddled together beneath a tree. Olivia's mood, on the other hand, plummeted, probably from the way Liz and I had to carry her to the car. The ride to the Payne household had been silent, save for Olivia's grumbling and embarrassment. I think I'd be in a similar mood if I was treated like a sack of potatoes, but then again, how else were we supposed to carry her? I should suggest more legworks out to Coach Solly, just in case. Damien and Randy were waiting for us at the curb, the older man looking over Olivia with worry. When your friend told us, Soph and I were beside ourselves. I'm fine, Randy didn't really hear her, as the instant her car door was open, her legal guardian pulled her up into one hell of a bear hug. Come on, I'll get you kids some hot cocoa. Damien watched on with a smile of relief as his father hauled her over his shoulder and marched into his home. You guys want to stick around? Yeah, Vinny's still in school, so we'll have the console to ourselves. It's still pretty early, all things considered. Sure, I'd love some hot chocolate right now. Liz? I'd like to, really, but the council still needs to prepare the arrangements for Edekin's, well, you know. Maybe I'll come by after I can. Maybe I'll come by after if I can. Ah, alright. Well, if you do, I'll make sure there's some cocoa left. I appreciate it. With that, Liz drives off down the street. Come on, let's head inside before we turn into popsicles. Settling into the well-worn couch, I notice a distinct lack of a baryonyx. Where's Olivia? Randy chimes in from the kitchen, busying himself with an old-fashioned kettle. She wanted to rest on her bed for now, boys. Oh, she wanted to rest on her bed for now, boys. Give her some time. No one can resist hot cocoa during weather like this, especially how I make it. Never had homebrewed hot chocolate, but if it's anything like his cooking, then it must be some good stuff. After a few minutes, Randy comes out with a tray. Here you go, guys. He passes around a few Christmas-themed mugs labeled with the family's names and leaves the last one atop a nearby drawer. You're gonna have to be a Vinny for a bit. You cool with that? Ha! Yeah, thanks, Randy. Man, you look cold. Were you out there long? It's true. By now the snow on my jacket's melted, my clothes are chilly and soaked. Feel free to take a load off until you warm up. I'll be in my bedroom resting. Holler if you need anything else. He gives Damien a pat on the back and leaves. The mug is hot to the touch, but it's a welcoming feeling to warm up my icy fingers. I take a moment to gently blow air on the beverage to cool it down before moving it to my lips. Yeah, it's pretty good. Damien is chugging his. He finishes the swig and sets the glass down. It must have been half of it in one go. Well, there are multiple ways to enjoy anything. After today's events and weather, I really needed this. Another sip, it really is helping warm me up. I didn't even notice how cold I was. Hey, Vinny. Hey, Vinny. Yeah? You good? I'm holding it together, yeah, still a bit scattered. I don't blame you. Hey, Pops doesn't want you ventured back into the tundra out there. You up for a game or something? He gestures to the entertainment setup. No, but go ahead, I'll watch. Damien thinks for a second, a few gears in his head turning in conflict. Really, I don't mind. Alright, I'll get set up. Damien sets his game up, searching several mismatched cases for the right CD and giving the screen a good thump to get it to work properly. Grabbing a controller, he turns on the Xrox One, selects something called Rock Ring ODHG, and settles deep into his groove on the couch. This one's my favorite in the series. After a minute or two of gathering a full lobby, the Delafo Spino Dino picks his class and begins his virtual rampage. Only a minute in it, he manages to get the first kill. I'm just a bit burnt out for the day, getting pretty tired, actually. Hey, Inco. Yeah? Olivia didn't come back with her wheelchair. Did something happen? Yeah, she isn't taking Edekin's passing well.
Man. Well, I'm glad you were there for her.
Mm-hmm. My eyes remain on the screen, lost in the vibrant violence as some in-game announcer proclaims Damien's digital massacre. On his part, Damien's frills wavered like crazy, and it looked like as if his arms were also wanted to wave in victory.
You want to talk about it?
I don't want to take up your time, Damien.
Come on, man. We've known each other for a while. You can be honest with me.
Sure. Not sure where to begin, really. Edekin was really cool. Don't really have the right words for it. Somehow I think I'm unqualified to speak on it, compared to Olivia. She knew him better than I ever did.
He was important to her, yeah.
We talked about it for a bit before Liz picked us up, but I'm worried I'm not much help.
Well, that's what we're here for, right? To help her out in any way we can. Best thing to do is be ourselves for her, and she'll eventually go through the motions on her own way.
Yeah, that makes a surprising amount of sense. I slowly look up from my mug over to Damien. You make it sound so easy, too. He briefly meets my gaze before returning his attention onto the screen.
I know I'm not the smartest guy around, but I do know Olivia, and we don't share parents, but she's still my older sister.
Older sister?
Her birthday's first, duh. And knowing Olivia, she'll be able to manage. But how are you managing?
Me? Trying to sort the maelstrom of emotions running rampant in my head is overwhelmed, I guess. Wish I'd gotten to learn more from him.
Olivia could probably recite some of his lessons by heart.
She probably could.
I remember the first time she got to work with some special paints in his class. She was just ecstatic. She came home from a mess, covered all over with her blues and greens and leaving tracks behind wherever she went.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!